I'm not uploading this vid. But while outside and all that, getting in the vehicle, I get this popping up on my phone. And of course, somebody's sitting outside because they work for Verizon, that type of stuff, and they're trying to get me to switch because they've been trying to steal my identity. What they don't realize is they just showed me how they've been not only stealing people's identities, but how there's illegal voting going on. That's what they're doing. They're showing me everything that they're doing. And yes, somehow there's a relation there. But it's not a physical one. I know who they are on the inside at this point. And I don't know how they do it. And yes, my ex and her ex-husband and my cousin Connie and my old foster sibling and another, somehow they all know how to do some weird identity switching, some sort of weird body swap shit. This is why I don't even trust Nicole anymore. I don't trust any of them anymore at this point. That's why I don't talk to them very much. There's very specific people I talk to right now. The idea that they're consistently trying to steal my identity, they're constantly trying to commit murder, all kinds of shit. And if people want to know where it's coming from, it's right next door. It's the devil next door. What they don't realize is a long time ago, I had already, on my behalf, not God's behalf, my behalf, I already forgave my cousin and all them a long time ago for the amount of hatred that they gave me. I simply tried moving on with my life and having my own life, but no, he couldn't let go of it. Same thing with my ex. They pulled some serious shit, along with help with Floyd and some others. I can name everybody off if they like. There's a reason why I'm being targeted really bad. It's because they fucking did something way too much, and they don't want to get caught. The downside is they've already been caught. And this shit has to stop. They already took everything from me. They already took absolutely everything from me. And I did not a fucking thing to them. What my ex's ex-husband can't accept is the fact that her and I were together long before they even met. And I had reasons on why I walked away, and it wasn't because my son was a boy instead of a girl. It had nothing to fucking do with that. I'm getting tired of this stalking, the fucking threats, the constant trying to steal my identity and who I am. And yes, I am wanting to go to wherever I need to go have my blood drawn at this point, to literally prove who I am. Or even at least saliva, something. Prove who I fucking am. Because I know they couldn't. No matter how hard they try, they still cannot be me. There's only one of me. And all these other people around here do not need to be affected by a couple of fucking thieves and their identity thieves, everything. They're utilizing the Verizon systems. They're using everything at this point. Verizon, Amazon, anything that they can get into. Now, I can't help but think that somehow both my parents, my cousin, her boyfriend, a person that looked like my older brother, I'm not sure on that one. And then, yeah, they're just between those two houses alone. And I know the one across the way and the one on the other side that used to be Stacy and Jeff and Stacy Deller's old house. On the other side of that was my old friend Kevin Ranson's house. Yeah, I can go down the list. I've been in that neighborhood for a long fucking time. I used to camp out where that golf course is at. I used to go camping out there. There's a big metal barn. And the idea that they have to rely on my vids and me sharing my memories in some ways in order for them to be able to try and portray themselves as myself, you know, like one of those fucked up actors. Kind of like they talked about, there's the one guy, he's a, oh gosh, where he spends time around you long enough that he learns to be you. It's, I can't remember the commercial, but it was with Andrew Dice Clay. In the end, there's still, no matter what, only one Andrew Dice Clay. You can't try, you can mimic all you want. You'll never actually be the real thing. And that's why I'm getting to the point, if I have to go and do a mouth swab thing, something, to prove who I am, I'll do it. And I'd like to see them fucking try at that point. I'm getting tired of this crap. Now I understand why my ex was literally collecting my body fluid. And that's why I walked away from them, amongst many other things. The stalking, all of it. The lying, the cheating, the stealing, all of it. And I know this at this point has happened more than once, and I can't explain any of it. I can't at all. All I know is it's the people, right? Yeah. I know my dad's afraid. I can see the guilt all over him. No, they're the ones that's creating a situation to try and prove me crazy, all this other fucked up shit, so they can have me locked up or have me fucking framed for some shit I haven't even been around to even fucking do. I grew up in that neighborhood, and that neighborhood doesn't need to be terrorized by a couple of greedy fucking thieves that are somehow using some sort of fucking satanic shit. And I can't even say it's the devil himself, or the devil himself and all that. It's a couple of fake fuckers that are right there that are pulling some shit. And that's what I'm saying. I can't even say it's the devil and all that in that sense. It's somebody fucking doing some weird shit. Some sort of dark, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. To all the years of paranormal investigations that I went along with my mom on, and even with my cousin and my ex and all them, and my Uncle Robert, my Aunt Renee. Well, they're cousins, but I called them Uncle and Aunt. Yeah, I can just go down the list. I recognize where Miss Miller's concerned, because her link with that family. I can go down the list if everybody wants me to. When the shit needed to stop a while ago. I've had nothing to do with whatever fucking beef that was going on between my mom and all of them. So yeah, if anybody wants to go and, yeah, then go there. Otherwise, Nate, you gotta stop too. I've known all of you for a long time, and the fact that y'all want to target me for something that I've had no clue about, it shows how fucking wrong you guys are. The idea you guys are consistently trying to steal my identity, all this crap, it shows how guilty you are. All of you are guilty on that sense, that are involved. All these other people, this entire fucking town basically has been, in essence, been kind of terrorized by this bullshit. Quietly too, and it's wrong. Imagine doing something so much that it's getting to a point that it's backfiring on you guys, and no matter how hard you try, it's already known the guilt that what the involvement is on this stuff. Like I said, I could go down the list from Melissa's own classmates through through the criminal justice classes that she took. And yes, Dominic Genus and some other ones are in there. I can name them off. Jason Jones, all that. Melissa Jones. I can go down the list on this stuff. I can even go to people I went to class with or worked with. You know, I'm not going to say their last names, but yeah, Rhonda. Should have gone on with another coworker that I actually really liked, and I like them all. That's the idea. I could go down the list, and I know who they're all linked to. I know that's the problem for them. I can link all of them. Why do they want to fucking off me? Because I'm about ready to out all of them because one or two people won't stop. They just won't stop. I know who's going around doing the weird graffiti shit, doing the whole cunt boy and all that stuff. Sorry for my language, but I know who's fucking spray painting that stuff. I know who's doing this shit, and it's got to stop. It's one thing to be a graffiti artist, you know, where you're actually doing something like that's artful. It's another thing when you're spray painting random shit. Let alone you're doing it to affect the public's mindset. The subliminal messaging that you're doing, at some point people are going to break free from it because they're going to realize what kind of fucking liars you are. You won't stop, and what you're doing is you're going to get a bunch of other people in trouble who don't need to be in trouble.